Have you ever heard of the money drop method, card cracking, or those Telegram scams? We're diving in to show you how to spot and stop these tricks. So let's jump in and learn how to outsmart the scammers and keep your money secure. Let's talk about cryptocurrency scams. Scammers operating within the Cash App often employ deceitful tactics involving Bitcoin to exploit users. They may entice individuals to invest significant amounts of Bitcoin with promises of substantial profits, or claim to possess methods to increase the value of existing Bitcoin holdings. It's imperative to exercise caution when encountering such scenarios, as scammers' claims may not materialize, leading to a potential loss of cryptocurrency. These scammers might establish an appearance of legitimacy through fake websites, charts, and testimonials, capitalizing on users' desire for quick gains. Once victims invest their Bitcoin, the scammers vanish, leaving users without the promised returns. To protect oneself, it's essential to educate oneself about legitimate investments, question overly promising offers, verify information, use secure platforms, and safeguard personal cryptocurrency wallets and private keys from sharing. The next scam is card cracking or credit card dumps. Card cracking is a sneaky scam where scammers deposit fake checks or counterfeit money into someone's bank account. Then they quickly take out all of the money before the bank realizes. They use the time it takes for the bank to process the funds. To avoid this scam, banks need strong security systems to catch fake checks and teach their staff to spot suspicious activity. Scammers sometimes trick people into giving away their account details or PIN for offering rewards or gifts on social media. They might even steal ATM cards and get victims to share their PINs. Sometimes scammers ask victims to let them use their account for running checks, promising payment, but then they disappear with the money. It's important to educate bank customers about these scams, especially new ones, and remind them not to trust offers that sound too good to be true. Never share account details or PINs, and report any suspicious messages or ads. To protect against scams like these, banks can use fraud protection solutions. Next is Telegram crypto scam. The realm of cryptocurrency Telegram marketing agencies and promotions is rife with scams, breaches, and unsuccessful endeavors. The frequency of crypto Telegram scams has been so high within a brief period that it's challenging to monitor them all. These are the most popular scams on Telegram: pump and dump groups, Ponzi schemes. Pump and dump crypto groups are tricks where scammers make a cryptocurrency's price go up by getting many people to buy it, then they sell and the price crashes. People who believe them lose money, scammers gain. Be careful and stick with well-researched investments. Ponzi schemes are fake investments that promise big profits and low risk. They use new people's money to pay the old ones, making it seem profitable. But when the new money stops, it falls apart and most people lose. Scammers use Telegram to trick people into these schemes. Next, the most famous scam is cash flipping. From an external perspective, cash flipping appears obviously fraudulent, but its true nature is more devious. Such scams intentionally focus on individuals in dire need of money, employing clever tactics to lure them into investing a small sum with the hope of gaining a substantial return. Scammers trick people with a plan where they say that if you give them $100 to $1,000, they'll give you back even more money. They use stories that aren't true to make them seem real. They also use special internet money, like Bitcoin, to hide what they're doing. They ask you to send this special money to them, and then they disappear, taking your money, and it's hard to find them because of the special money they use. It's important to be careful not to believe these offers that sound too good, especially if they involve this special internet money. Next is posing as Cash App support. As previously stated, several prevalent Cash App scams revolve around individuals pretending to be customer support representatives and reaching out to you. This strategy aims to make users feel safe. Be cautious and avoid trusting anyone who inquires about your balance or PIN. While this might seem like an overly simple Cash App scam, it's important to note that numerous individuals have already been deceived by it. If you receive unexpected communication from a company you're using, pause for a moment, look up the company's official contact details online and reach out to them independently. The most common is giveaway. The strategy of giveaways is a widespread scam method, not limited to the Cash App. Scammers are aware that people are drawn to great deals, so they present various items at significant discounts. However, as the saying goes, there is no such thing as a free lunch. Regrettably, a considerable number of individuals aren't familiar with this concept. Furthermore, there are instances when users interpret the functions of the Cash App, specifically what it does and does not handle. For example, if you send money to someone for a discounted smartphone they're selling, Cash App cannot reimburse you if the transaction doesn't turn out as expected. It's important to note that Cash App isn't a marketplace, it's merely a platform for transferring money to others. And the last is a random deposit. If you're a Cash App user, you might receive unexpected funds at some point. However, it's important to not get overly enthusiastic because this could very well be another Cash App scam. Let's break down step by step how do scammers do this scam. Receiving unexpected funds. You as a Cash App user receive an unexpected payment of let's say $1,000 into your account. This amount might vary depending on the specific scam. Contact from a sender. Shortly after receiving the funds, you receive a message or a call from the sender. They claim that they made a terrible mistake and sent you the money accidentally. They might express distress and urge you to return the funds to them. Compliance and return of funds. Being a compassionate and honest person, you agree to return the money. You initiate a payment of $1,000 back to the sender's account. Payment reversal. Meanwhile, the scammer contacts their bank and falsely claims that the $1,000 transaction to your Cash App account was unauthorized or fraudulent. They might provide a fabricated story about their account being compromised or hacked. Bank refund. The scammer's bank investigates the claim and decides to refund the $1,000 to the scammer's account. This is a standard procedure to protect customers against genuine cases of fraud or unauthorized transactions. Loss incurred. At this point, you have sent back the $1,000 to the scammer, but due to the payment reversal, the original $1,000 they sent you was also taken back from your account, so you are now at a net loss of $1,000. Scammer disappears. After successfully getting the refund from their bank and receiving your returned funds, the scammer disappears. They might block you on the Cash App or other communication channels, making it difficult for you to reach out. So how do you protect yourself from Cash App scams? In the realm of online security, having information is a valuable asset. When you can identify all the indications of a scam, you'll be equipped to steer clear of them effectively. Even if you have a slight sense that something might be wrong, relying on your instincts could be very beneficial. Especially when making a significant purchase, it's wise to confirm the authenticity of the item. Instead of hastily sending money, take a moment to pause and investigate before finalizing any money transfer. Keep in mind that it's your responsibility to remain vigilant and not be swayed by the tactics of scammers. Given Cash App's widespread adoption, it shouldn't be unexpected to come across scams on various online platforms. Scams related to the Cash App are frequently observed on Facebook and Instagram. Since 2020, the Cash App has been accessible for usage by individuals aged 13 to 18. Younger users who spend considerable time on social media might encounter numerous Cash App scams. It's crucial to ensure that young individuals in your household are knowledgeable about these risks. In case you become the target of a scam, it's essential to meticulously document all the specifics of the perpetrator and notify Cash App's customer service, known as cash support. While the possibility of recovering your money might be uncertain, taking this action could potentially prevent similar scams from happening in the future. If someone claiming to be a Cash App employee contacts you directly about problems with your account, be cautious. Apps don't usually reach out to users individually. Cash App understands that if their support teams start calling users, it could lead to more scams. If a person says they're from Cash App and wants to contact you, it's better to ignore the message or delete it entirely. If a deal seems too amazing to be real, it's probably not genuine. Scammers will use all sorts of tricks to make you think that it's real, including sending you money up front. So if you see very low prices for usually expensive things, be cautious before buying. Are they requesting payment up front? If a seller is pressuring you to pay the money to hold an item, it's likely a scam. Once you pay the deposit, don't be shocked if the seller becomes unreachable. And there you have it. Navigating the digital world of Cash App comes with both convenience and risks. Scammers are out there, from fake giveaways to tricky cryptocurrency ploys. But here's the deal. Stay sharp, ask questions and verify before you take action. Don't forget to subscribe, share these tips, hit that like button and stay tuned for more ways to outsmart scammers and keep your money safe in this tech-savvy era.